Welcome to Human to Oxygen. Today I'm going to talk to you at the end of the Christmas season about atheism, yes, under the tree, and skepticism, and being a skeptic. If you're in the beginning stages of saying, I don't believe in God or a God or these gods, or I'm skeptical or it doesn't exist, maybe beginning stages of Scientology. Before you make a decision, let me say this to you. First, I'll give you a little background real quick. I did grow up in a predominantly heavy, very heavy Christian Baptist environment. And as time traveled and I grew up and I decided I wanted to go on my own sabbatical and study world religion and go to the origins of my religion, I have come to find through the travels of some Buddhism, Judaism. I grew up in an environment where I am half West Indian American, so I am familiar with some Obey, Santeria. I have communed with people while I was Christian and worshiped with other religions. So as a Christian, I did pray with Jews, with Muslims. As life passed on, I came to a point in my studies that I came to a fact of realizing that some things I had learned were not true. And that a lot of things that taught me to hate myself were not true. If most Christianity, if you look at it, tells you, well, if you're gay in any kind of way, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, you want me to go down the list, queer, cross-dress, it says religion teaches their sexual orientation and all these things are not of quote unquote God. So it can teach you to hate yourself. And I always came to the thought of how can I love this God and this God doesn't love me? How can I have all of this love for this and it doesn't love me? And that was something hard that I had to adjust with. All the love I have inside and all the love I have to give, what do I do? Where do I go? And so I began to research and study. And as I researched and studied, I began to find a lot of people in life who gave everything in different religions for a god or numerous gods, whether it was Hinduism. There's so many. Right now I'm tired. I'm sorry, I had a long day. But I wanted to make sure I got this video in, so here we go. Pretty much, if you're beginning to step into your first stages of atheism or not believing, all I can say to you is yes, you are going to be angry. Anger comes first. You're going to be mad because everybody lied to you. It's like a previous video of the Santa Claus effect or the Easter Bunny or the Tooth Fairy. And you're going to be highly upset. But in that process of anger, one, don't stop learning. Two, not only learning about the origin of your religion, but all religions, and learning about all religions. There's a big thing in Christianity that says, well, you're fighting for your God. Well, most religions say that. Oh, it's my God. Even in the Bible, there's so many wars and fights and killings and beatings and brutality, and it's all for this God. Well, I'm fighting for this God, but they never teach you in church or anywhere, well, who am I fighting? They just say, oh, the devil. Well, who is the devil? So maybe you might want to sit down at the library. That is what I did. The library is a safe zone for learning. If you're in the beginning stages of saying, okay, I'm an atheist, start in the library. You can research angels, you can research demons, and this is in world religion, you can research these things. And because you're in the library, it's a learning experience, it's a safety zone, and whatever you open up, you'll be able to accept and learn what it is that you need to learn. So that's my first thing. As the anger sets in from you learning, continue to learn. Don't stop learning. Use the library as your resource. It's a safe zone, better than your home. And that way you won't be scared to seek the knowledge that you're looking for. Secondly, after you finish learning, There's the grieving process that comes in after the anger is the hurt. And you start to think, man, I'm hurting. What am I going to do? What do I do next? What you do next is be you. What I did pretty much through the years is I continued to learn. It took time. Sometimes people say, oh, I want to pray for you. And in my head, I'm thinking like, why did they just say that to me? Now people say, oh, I want to pray for you. You know what my response is? Thank you. Prayer is just good vibes, good thoughts. I don't care what religion you are. When someone's praying for you, they have good intentions for you, and they're just saying like, hey, you know what? I want you to be okay. That's all right. If you don't believe what they believe, it's your choice, and that's fine. But don't knock somebody's good intentions for you. If you do, that's your choice as well, but I don't anymore. The anger would make me always want to rebuttal. Sometimes I have people, even at work, I'll say, you know what, I'll see you tomorrow. And they'll say, oh, you know, God willing. I just tell them, well, yeah, I'm going to see you tomorrow. That is my response. Someone else may not need to know what you know. Once your veil is lifted and you leave from any type of organized religion, you might leave from Wicca. You might leave from worshiping the devil. You might leave from Satanism. You might leave from Santeria, Obey, who knows, Hinduism. And you might say, you know what, this isn't for me, this isn't real. Somebody put this together, and pretty much that's where I came to, is just how can you take this notion of a God and just put this name on it, just throw this book together and say, this is what it is. I don't know much, but I could tell you, I use the frame the Most High, my creator, the creator of life, of all life. And in order to have life, you have love, you have evil, you have all emotions. Just as the sun comes out, you have tornadoes and rainstorms and hurricanes that tear up people's houses and destroy and kill. So in life, there is tragedy and there is happiness. And these are all aspects of the creation of life. So when it comes to me defining and saying, you know, who is my Most High? What is my Most High? Well, what is the name? Well, what do you call it? Who is your creator? It is the Most High, the creator, the only one. No matter what, where, religion, belief, it's the. You can't get past the. Now, I'm not saying go and say, the, can you help me? But if that's what you want to do, because in your mental, in your mind, your thoughts and your energy is saying, hey, you know what? I'm talking to my greater power, the greatest power. There's no power higher than that power. So all I can really say is to short end this, because I don't want this video to drag on too long, but I want it to be helpful and beneficial to people that may need it, that may have been in the situation that I was in. But if you are a spiritual person, if you are a person that maybe has received the Holy Ghost, because there's different types of Christianity, there's different types of Islam. If you have the gifts of the Holy Spirit, as they say, if you just have belief, if you have any of this, you have received a special gift in believing in a Most High. That doesn't stop because what the world says doesn't exist, because your Most High exists outside of the world. It goes past the world. It goes past the universe. It created all of this. So pretty much my non-belief factor came into realizing that some things may have been created by humans for control, capitalism, money. You know, it's on our money. It says, in God we trust. And as I'm still on my journey, you know, and going through things, I'm hoping that this video can be helpful to other people to let you know, one, as you come into a realization of your atheism or your skepticism, it does not stop your spirituality. All it is finding a place for where you need to put your spirit. and defining what your spirit means to you, what your Most High means to you, who is your Most High or your creator of life to you. So there's a lot of aspects to this as we get going. So once the anger stops and once the hurt starts to settle and you stop being angry and saying, you know what, you guys lied to me and said that God exists and I found out it doesn't, and oh well, forget everybody. Once you get to settle down and you start to grieve and you start to accept, that's when the real work begins. And you start to realize who you are. And you start to realize, what are you plugged into? What's your power source? Your power source didn't go away. Just because I realized that, you know what? For example, let me see if I can give you an example. This cookbook I have, and I have these recipes. Man, this person don't know how to cook. That doesn't mean that the food's not real. Just because the person can't cook. So in religion, I know I'm comparing it to a cookbook, but just because the belief system that you thought was real is not, does not mean that the belief is not real. The belief is still real. And who says you have to put a name on it? I don't have a name for you. I can give you a million names for part of the system, but who made these names is a whole nother story. So I choose not to partake in the naming. And I think that's my whole factor for part of my unbelief. It doesn't stop the belief in love. It doesn't stop the belief in emotions. It doesn't stop the belief in thoughts and consciousness and being aware. It doesn't stop the belief in auto-suggestion. And there is a lot of truth in every religion. You know, speaking into existence, the law of attraction, auto-suggestion, karma, you reap what you sow. These are all different forms of religion and ways of healing yourself. When it comes to eating, Muslims don't eat pork. Christians technically are not supposed to eat shellfish if you want to use the Old Testament, but because of the covenant, it's so many excuses for why the Most High allows us to do certain things. How about we just stop making excuses? Start believing in the Most High. Realize that your spirituality is there and it's meant to share. I don't have many people who I can share in certain ways with, so I came to YouTube to reach out, and we'll see where this goes. I do have a blog. You can follow me on Human to Oxygen, and I'm going to be in this with you. We're starting a new year, 2024, and I said, okay, it's about that time. And my videos are meant to help people no matter what you're going through, no matter what you were believing in, even if you're religious or not. And it's not to knock anybody. It's not to say you're wrong or you're right. All I'm saying is don't stop sharing the love. Don't stop the love, the same love that you have for your Most High. Before you stop believing, you still are that love, and it's going to get greater. And it's going to get greater because you're not putting any more confinement, any more, this is God and this is what it is, and it's only in this book, and my book is right, and I'm going to kill you because your book is wrong. You're not doing that no more. It takes a lot of relief. Now you're open. Now you're free. You're so free that you can feel your Most High or the creator of life in a way that you never thought. You have more understanding. You're more helpful to others. A true spiritual person and leader is helpful to others no matter what they believe, because everyone is meant to believe what they do because it helps them. What helps you may not help me, and vice versa. So believing is not something that says, oh, everybody has to believe what I believe. That's not belief. If you take some of the words from the Bible and you say, well, everyone is made in God's image, well, if we're all made in God's image, then no matter what we believe, you're still part of the creation. So I'm not going too much in detail. I'm kind of all over the place. I just hope this is a helpful video, whether parts of it you're able to take away, and maybe it can spark a little bit of dialogue. Maybe it can help people. I will continue to do these videos. we'll get even a little bit deeper. For some people that are similar to me, you might have practiced Buddhism, might have practiced Christianity, Islam. No matter what it is, I have taken some of these roads, and I'm hoping that I will be beneficial and able to help someone through their journey. And I'm hoping as well that you guys will be able to help me through my journey. Because human oxygen is meant for all people. It doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, white, black, Christian, Wicca, Jew, Satanism. You're a human being, human oxygen is for you. Because all human oxygen is, and it's honestly the truth, is humans need each other to breathe. We are all water. Your body is made up most of water. We are all one. And it takes a community in all of us. Not only takes a village to raise a child, but people need each other. Even though you say, I don't need nobody. You need the mailman, he brings your mail. You might want to say thank you, gratitude. So once the anger sets in, and once, you go through that grieving process. Man, I'm mad, it's not true. Oh boy, it's not true. Oh, I miss these things. Oh, forget it, I'm not dealing with nothing that has to do with this. And then you might go back to, well, what do I do now? Because now I need healing. Now I need strength. Now I need power. What do I do? You are that power. You are that strength. And you can find it just in your thoughts. And the main way you'll find it is in your gratitude. Just saying thank you. Being thankful for everything that you have, not what you don't have. You can be thankful for what you don't have to. But remind yourself to be thankful for the things that you have. And once you just have that gratitude set in, start helping others. Help other people. By helping other people, you'll realize you'll learn something about helping yourself. By being there for other people, and I'm not saying help people to the point that you neglect yourself. I'm just saying don't stop giving. Don't stop helping when necessary. Someone needs help picking something up, pick it up. Someone says, can you? Yes, I can. And it doesn't make you a yes man. What it makes you is a person that by helping others, you're learning how to help yourself. And your gratitude will heal you. Your thankfulness will heal you in ways that you can't imagine. And your spirituality will soar past what it was before you stopped believing. I guarantee you that. So hopefully this video was helpful. And the next one we'll figure out what it is. Or maybe you guys might have a topic. And I'm going to sign out. This is GA. Happy New Year. This is the end of the tree. Yeah. No, I'm not worshiping the tree. I know this video is going to spark a lot of questions, comments. Anything is possible, if not now, in the future. But I'm just happy for this season. I'm happy that I was able to do this and share it with you. And I wish you guys all the best.